Hey, what is up, y'all? It is your girl Fluffy vs. Life, and I'm here with a video update. So I have been looking at a lot of YouTube videos on bariatric bypass, weight loss surgeries, and what I haven't seen yet is videos about the process, such as what you have to go through in order to get your surgery date, such as like a psychological evaluation. If you have a low vitamin D deficiency like I have to take an insane amount of vitamin D. Let's see, what else is there? The psychological evaluation, vitamin D. You have to make sure your blood work's all right. Of course, you have to lose some weight. Not too much, though. But what I really wanted to touch on this video is what happened to me the last 5 days. So, I'm a migraine sufferer. I've been a migraine sufferer since I was maybe 12. And I had a migraine that started on Wednesday and didn't go away until last night. Last night, I was in the emergency room because I could not take it anymore. And I wanted to see what was going on to make sure there was no real underlying condition as to why I had this odd migraine. It ebbed and it flowed. It weakened and strengthened. In pain. Sorry, I'm sitting outside my work right now. I still have like 25 minutes before I go in. But I wanted to make sure that there was no issue. And for the migraine sufferers out there, if you're thinking about going to the emergency room, this is what I want to give you as a word of advice. As words of advice. I would bring sunglasses, the fluorescent light bulbs in the waiting room and the actual room, if you get a room, are extremely bright, and if you're hypersensitive to light when you have a migraine, this is not something that will be pleasant for you, nor will it be easy. Now, it took me about an hour to be seen. For some reason, the hospital that I went to was popping with a lot of emergency room issues. And before I even got any sort of medication, they had to draw blood. They tried with this hand first. You can't see it, but the guy totally, well, you can kind of see a bruise. The guy totally missed my vein and just added more to my pain. Then he tried this hand, which obviously he got the IV in, or the syringe in, so he can take blood, but he couldn't get a good blood flow in return. So he tried to look at this arm, found out I had a collapsed vein on this arm. Then finally he brought in his colleague and got it on this arm, and my blood went everywhere. It was a good vein apparently, but it's nothing to do against the guy. Don't get me wrong, but after the first time, I would say, you know what, have somebody else give it a go, see if it works. Nice guy, don't get me wrong. He just wasn't as confident as his colleague. After that, I sat in my room for about another hour and a half before I saw the actual emergency room doctor, who gave me an IV with fluids to make sure that if I was dehydrated, I was no longer dehydrated. Gave me Benadryl, steroids, and something else that started with an R and I can't remember. Now, I think it's like Regard or Regide or Regid. Started with an R, ended with a D. If you get that combination, not only is it going to make you sleepy, it kills the migraine right then and there. My migraine, after I started the IV, was gone in maybe 20 minutes. The first relief that I felt since last Wednesday, and I started falling asleep on the bed. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to show you something. It's going to look weird because I'm sitting down. I'm a big girl. That bed was about the size of my car seat. And I felt like I was going to keep falling off I felt like I was going to fall off if I fell asleep. So I had my mother keep me awake. My mother went with me. My mother's been by my side since Wednesday. I almost went Sunday night, but it was probably a no-no, but she gave me an edible, that Sly Devil. It was a little 10 milligram of like cannabis oil gummy. And it killed my migraine for about an hour. By the time I went to bed, I was in tears because my head was hurting so bad again. I didn't want to wake her up. It was like midnight. So last night wasn't fun. I was cold. My head hurt until I had my little cocktail. And I guess my words of advice is somebody who's thinking about going to the emergency room for a strange migraine or one that doesn't go away. Watch the pain patterns and watch for loss of vision, double vision, blurry vision. That's what my neurologist told me to do. I should have known something was wrong on Sunday night when I took a shower and I saw spots for like 10 seconds after I put my hair under the shower stream. And it was just weird. Just watch for different pain patterns, the length, vision changes, if you get a fever, if you get dizzy, then that's when I would go to the emergency room, bring sunglasses. They won't let you bring in water. I tried because, I was going to take another dose of my alpha blocker, sumatriptan. I don't know if it's alpha or a beta blocker. It's some sort of blocker that is supposed to help kill the migraine at the beginning. So that's my advice. It's not a pleasant experience, but once you start getting pain medication, opening and closing my window, because people keep pulling up next to me and asking me pointing where Noodles and Company is, and I'm like, it's over there. Yeah, bring sunglasses. Make sure you bring socks. My feet were cold. I decided to go out in flip-flops. And make sure you have somebody that you know and trust, who knows your background, and who can help you if you can't answer questions yourself. Alright, I will be back in a few days with another update, or another mini video on what to expect before you get your surgery date for your bariatric surgery, weight loss surgery. And I will see you then. Bye guys.